This video is for ladies. Please, ladies, don't let family put pressure on you. Say, look for man. Look at this lady, a hardworking lady that God blessed with money, hardworking lady. How can you invest in a man that you see online? A man that have never invested anything in your life because your mind is kind, because you are a kind person. You started investing in a man that you don't know a background, you don't know a family background. Even the place that is taking you to. Sometimes it's good to expose. Although I don't blame this girl, but secondly, this girl should thank God. You thank God because at the end, this guy will have taken your life the way I'm saying this your story. Ladies, watch this video and learn from this video. Please be careful, ladies. Watch this video.
Bukola. I live in Lagos State, Nigeria. I moved to Lagos 2021. Lagos has taught me a whole lot, but Lagos is awesome. So back then, I work in the corporate world and I also do businesses, Airbnb, food, I supply souvenir items. I also own a mini mart. I'm the first child. We are 3 in the firstborn. I have 2 siblings, a boy and a girl. My mom is a widow. I lost my dad 2003. I think I was in GS2, yeah. I was in GS2 back then. I'm from a poor background. It has always been hustling all the way. I'm pushing through. I'm trusting the process. Okay, 2024, February. I met Alex. Although before I met Alex, I've been single all the while because my focus has always been to make ends meet, knowing fully well where I'm coming from. Nobody has handed me anything. Nobody gave me anything for free. I've always been working for myself, and I know I'm saddled with a whole lot of responsibilities. So I have always been working. Then late 2023, my family called me to say, okay, Bukola, you cannot continue being single forever. Please, can you just try and give a man a chance in your life? Now, I work Monday to Saturdays. As someone who don't go out, I felt like, okay, where will I see man? Will a man come into my house and knock on my door? Okay, this is your husband. So I thought, actually didn't take them serious, but I want to do anything to just make sure my family are fulfilled and they don't see me as, a prodigal child and all of that. So one day I was scrolling TikTok and I saw some couple, not even just single ladies, I saw some couple gave testimony of how they met each other on dating app. Now, Tinder to be precise. And I said, okay, maybe this might work. I downloaded Tinder and that was how where I met Alex. I was close to deleting the app because it was not my thing. I was seeing a whole lot of it. I'm like, I don't know how this is being done here. Maybe I should just let it go. I was close to deleting the app when I got a match from Alex, Niniola Babalala. That was his name on Tinder. He introduced himself as a single dad. He said he was into building and construction, that he's actually not here to do flings, he's here to look for a wife. And Yoruba, there's a saying in Yoruba that someone is looking for a husband, someone is looking for a wife. So apparently that means the two of us match. So within me, I actually didn't say it out that this is what I wanted, but I just told him also that I just got here not quite long, but I'm not here also to do flings. But let's see how it goes. So we exchanged WhatsApp contacts. This one was around February 12th. We exchanged WhatsApp contacts and immediately we went to WhatsApp. I uninstalled my Tinder app immediately because what will I be keeping it for? So we do the old normal introduction. Since we're just getting to meet each other for the first time, we did the normal introduction. We exchanged pictures and it was all cool. Fast forward to February 17th, he came to Lagos. Although all the way from February 12th down to February 16th, thereabouts, we were all talking and it was okay. I like this person. For me, I feel like 2 adults, there's no need beating around the bush. I like you. So why should we take too long? So we've already been saying, oh, I love you, I love you. We've been giving each other pet name and all that. February 17th, 2024, he came to Lagos because we met February 2024. He came to Lagos and he lodged at Omolefe. So after work, I went to meet him. I like him when I saw him. I already physically, he was okay. So he told me also that he liked me physically. He liked what he saw. So we kind of connect. For me, I knew within me, I connected with this person. So apparently the whole connection from him was all pretense all along, but I never knew. We went out on 18th. He called his friends. They came with some girls and all of that. Now, after everything they ate and drank, the friend said they're trying to do transfer, but it was not working. And Alex said he doesn't do transfer because there was once a time that his account got hacked, that is, his bank account got hacked. And I didn't see it as a big deal because for me, I felt like I'm actually not wired to hear somebody have problem beside me and pay deaf ears. Because, I mean, as a first child and also someone who is also responsible for people, I just feel like if I have, I'll do it. So if I don't have, I'll apologize and say, yeah, I wish I have. So Alex said, Ayami, that is my wife, can you please help me do the transfer? When we get to the hotel, my brother will transfer it back to you. I mean, I had, so why? So I think what they ate that night was almost around 100 plus. And I paid. We got back to the hotel. Now, he had already introduced himself as someone who is into building and construction. So we got back to the hotel and he was kind of trying to, murmur beside me about his project that he had a contract as a day and he needed to execute the project. They want to build event center and hotel in Ondo town because he's from Ondo State. And I said, how much do you need is it that huge that you don't have money to? He said the money he has with him, then he had already used it to, he bought materials already, but those materials are not even enough. And I said, how much do you need to start? He said if you see 1 million naira. Now, we're just meeting for the first time, but I don't want him to also know that I'm financially capable. And I told him, I don't have 1 million, but I can borrow you 500K. And I said, I am Yoshe. That is my wife, thank you. So I sent the 500K to him that day. And the next day, I had to resume work. I went back to work. He also went back to Ondo. And that's how we got talking. For me, I felt like, okay, probably I found someone I can build with. The son he told me he had in UK, I paid for the son's tuition fee twice. And I also sent feeding money to him. I think the feeding money was 500K, yeah. That was when I even went to Ondo. Now, this one he had gone to Ondo. He has already, started like telling me about the project. He even told me him and his lawyer, they've signed. Now it's a done deal. I was happy. I even sent him messages saying that by the grace of God, all those things. Before you know it, he started like talking, and from there, I started collecting the likes of 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 500K, 4 million, 5 million, like that. And I was not bothered because I felt like he was doing projects truly. And I never asked him to even show me proof because I don't know. I literally don't know how to ask people for something. So if someone should ask me for something, I don't think there's any reason for me to want to question you. Let me see. So I don't want to make you feel vulnerable, too vulnerable. Like maybe you're nothing or because you don't have money and all that. So a week after, I went to visit him in Ondo. He lived, not even lodge, he lived in 1828 Hotel in Ondo town because he told me his uncle is the owner of the hotel. So I've been to Ondo 3 times, and all the while, I've been the one paying for my ticket to and fro. And I never asked him, I never bothered. It didn't occur to me. I didn't even see it as, I did not even see it as maybe big deal or these are red flags. I did not see it. So one day, and I sent him a message that the fact that your uncle is the owner of this hotel does not give you that entitlement to always feel like, okay, you should live in the hotel. Don't you know you're going to be causing a lot of expenses, and this is business. There's no family in business since you're not paying. And I said, what happened to your own house? Can't you go back home? He said since he just came back from the UK that his boys that he left in the house, they messed the house up and all of that. And I said, okay, you know what? What do you need to put the house in order? So he said strictly lightning. I said, okay. I got him generator of 500,000. It was him that I sent the money to because we were even doing the whole searching online to see what kind of generator he would buy that can carry AC and all that. So I had to Google, I make inquiry to know what kind of KV and all that will carry all those things. So I bought him generator, I paid for pole, I paid for lightning. So the day I went to the house, I met, because I'd already introduced a lady to me the day he came to Lagos as his younger sister. As at then, he told me the lady's name was Toyin. We exchanged the normal, my sister-in-law kind of greetings and all that. We did all of that. So the day I went to Ondo, that he took me to the house, it was a 4-bedroom duplex. So we went in, we tore around the house and they showed me a room. When you enter their house, the room is by the left like this. Then the picture frame of Toyin, NYC picture was on the wall. So Baba Alex was like, this is Tony's room before she got married, that she and her husband, they've moved to Akure because I built this house for my mom. Meanwhile, Tony was right there beside us. And she was even the one that carried my bag inside that day. She was even like, Yawomi, welcome. That she was the one that prepared the food I ate, wheat and vegetable. I got her shoes and I got her hair when I was going that day. I remember vividly well that I even knelt down to even greet Tony, and she prayed. She was like, don't worry. In my brother's house, in my brother's house, you get pregnant. In as much as I don't want to bring this particular side of me to the world, I had a son. Yeah, I was a single mom. I had a son and I lost him when he was 14. That was 2023. So literally, Tony and Alex, they know about my pain. They know I'm still grieving up to now, and I know I'll forever grieve till the day I leave this planet Earth. They know I was grieving, and they still did all they did. So that day, Tony prayed that don't worry, the fact that you lost your child does not mean that's the end of the world. You lost your child, but you will also give birth to other children. My brother in this house, he will give birth to twins 2 times. And I knelt down, because I got emotional that day, and I even knelt down to say thank you, man. Because I felt like that was my sister-in-law. So Tony left. I wish I still have the video, but I don't have the video anymore. I even did a video with her daughter. That day when I was doing the video, something still said, Bukola, look at this girl's face, this small girl, and look at Alex's face. Don't you think they kind of look alike? But that thing still said, Bukola, calm down. You're just overthinking things. I said, okay. And all this while that I'm saying now, Alex has literally collected roughly 20 million naira just to buy materials for his project. So I went back to Lagos the next day, and I was relaxed. I felt like, okay, this is my home, this is a family, like I don't have anything to hide anymore. Whatever happened in my office, like normal gist, why should I hide this from someone I said, okay, I love? And why should I say, oh, I'm dating somebody and this person is going through probably tough time or financial problem, and I know I don't think it's right to hide it. And all the while, he has been collecting money from my hand. And the last time he would collect 10 million naira once was also when I went to Ondo. Alex his phone is always placed down, And I never asked him why, I never questioned him, I never said anything. Alex never put his phone on speaker before. That day when I was leaving his house in the morning, someone called him and he put the phone on speaker. And the person spoke Ondo. Like, why are you still delaying your job? If you don't come and start this work now, all those things you bought on the side, I'm going to have you take them away. And kiniko. Isha could not say anything. When he now ended the call, and I said, baby, who is that? He said, it's the man I'm working for. I said, what happened? It's true. Why haven't you started the work? You've collected roughly 30 million naira from my hand. So what's up? What's delaying you? And when we met initially, you said 1 million naira you were going to start the project. But now you've collected roughly 30 million naira and you've not even started. Isha said material is expensive. He's even trying to, Isha said a whole lot that day. And I don't believe that adults should lie or adults can lie. So whatever he told me, I believed. And I said, okay, fine. Now, all of these things is just for me so that it will not be put to shame. All of these things were just for me standing by somebody I thought loved me because I loved him. And I said, okay, fine. Babe, how much is remaining for you to start this project fully? How much? He said, like 10 million naira. I said, And as at then, this time, I had like 13.5 million naira in my account, like my business account. That was like the only money left in my business account. And I said, I don't have that money, but a colleague usually keep money with me. Although I'm just trying to not let him know that, okay, I still have this money. And I said, a colleague is usually keep money with me. And this particular one, she's even traveling. She wants to use it as japa money. So I will borrow you, but are you sure that this particular one you will be able to give me before October? This time around, it was July. He said, baby, my friend, kiniko. So that day, I sent him 8 million naira before I left Ondo. When I got to Ondo, I was worried. I was thinking, I'm like, I don't want him to be put to shame. I don't want this to happen. And I sent him 2 million naira. Immediately, I got to Lagos. Baby, please, I am begging you in the name of God. This 10 million naira, it is very, very important. I need you to send this money as soon as, because he said he will get, when he starts, the client will pay him when he immediately starts. And I said, please, this money, I need to get it on or before October because the girl is traveling. He said, no problem. That's how I gave Alex, out of the remaining 13.5 million naira that I had, I gave Alex 10 million naira. So I had 3.5 million naira left. I wanted to use it for rent. Before you know it, I was now, early, before August, probably like mid-July or ending. And I started asking questions like, this project in particular, I even want to see it. Like, I really want to see your agreement, Like show me proof, show me videos of the site's work, the things you've bought. Like, let me even see. Isha twisted the whole thing again and, God, I believed. So before you know it, he just come out of the blue and said, Ayami. That's what you usually call me, my wife. I believe in God though, but I also believe in tradition. That there's one Baba, his sister took him to one time that the Baba is in Ondo town, Kiniko. That he wants us to go and ask about our marriage. That is the future of our marriage, so that we can know if there's any issue, what to do, and all of that. I didn't even say Jack. I did not even counter it. I just said okay. That's why I traveled from Lagos to Ondo. He took me to one Baba. On getting to the Baba place, they did what they want to do. They said my enemy have family problems, that they don't want me to get married, that I need to bathe, I need to buy cow, I need to buy goats, I need to buy this, buy bed. Like so many buy. They gave me one water. The water looked like agbo. And they gave me soap that I should stand on mortar, like back of their shrine, like their compound, that I should stand on mortar at night. I'll come and bathe it. I want, like, that thing was, I wanted asking, like, I wanted to ask that, no, like, why? But I don't have that. That thing is not coming out of my mouth. I want to speak, but I could not speak out. So anything they were telling me to do, I was doing literally everything they were asking me to do. So when I was bathing the water, everything the Baba said I should say, I was not saying it. Because I could not even open my mouth. It feels like my mouth was very heavy. I could not open my mouth and I was just saying, God, I don't know what I'm doing, but please, if this thing is going to affect me negatively, I said back to sender in Jesus' name. I finished bathing and that's how we went. The Baba also gave me one thing. They tie it with white rope, that I should put it under a pillow, that I should allow him have sex with me like 3 times consecutively. I'm like, how does me having family problem and they don't want me to get married to allow him have sex with me 3 times consecutively? I didn't say anything because I wanted to ask him, but that thing just said, Bukola, keep quiet, collect it. Meanwhile, the Baba now said, this thing that they are doing for me now, I must not go to Alex's house again, because if I go, the Ogun, Makpadas, like, let me just say problem will not transfer to Alex. I'm like, no, God forbid. I don't have problem in Jesus' name. No, I don't have problem. So that's how, before you know it, they said I will buy another thing, buy this. So that thing they gave me that we should have sex, me, no. That day in the hotel, when we got to the hotel, they said I should put it under my pillow and I should allow him have sex with me 3 times consecutively. I put that thing in my bag. When I put it in my bag, he came, he was like, Hayami, show my jasun. I said, yes, I will eat. He went to buy. So it was extremely, like, too nice that day. His niceness was different that day. So within, I'm like, what's doing this one? That's why he came. He was like, Hayami, Joe, Dejeka, like, let's do this. I'm like, wait, why? Why should we? He begged. He cried. He let Debbie. That is where I'm standing today. The ground here is the same ground that is in that hotel today. I did not allow him. He begged. He was like, I say, wait, do you have plan? Is like, what motive do you have to wanting to have sex with me today? Go. So we argued that night, and that was how we slept. I went back. They called again that I will use cowrie to touch my body, put it in salt, white container, and I will bring it back again. I'm not going to lie, I did that one. And when I got back to Ondo, they said I will also buy another thing, roughly, like, basically, all my 3.5 million naira, it was that Avalist place that they collected it. And after that, I also collected loan for Bankole Alex from bank. I collected 4.5 million naira for him. When it was time for me to pay, I could not pay. And I went to ask Alex, now that you've collected all my money, can I at least, please, pay these bank people? I've never borrowed money before in my life. I don't even know how to even borrow a recharge card. I have never. That's when I got to know that, Bukola, you have just been scammed. Those bank people, they took me to the station. I had to even sell my 15 Pro Max then. I sold it for 1 million naira to pay those people in advance, to let them know that, please, I'm not running. But please, I don't know what is happening to me right now, but please just give me time. My house rent expired. I could not pay. My landlord threw me out. Came to remove my door. I have the video on my phone. Came to remove my door, pull my thing out. My former GM was even the one where I worked before. My former GM was the one that sent me 500K. I paid those people 1.5 million naira. So up until now, since 2024, I still have a standing of 3 million naira with bank. But because the person that stood for me as guarantor was my account officer. So he knew that 4.5 million naira, no, no, Bukola, 4.5 million naira is nothing. Like, I know you're capable. So even him, I have all his messages of even encouraging me and all of that. So many things happened. I mean, I was homeless all through 2025. All effort to get my money proved abortive. Toyin, stop calling, blocked me. Alex blocked me. I became depressed. I had to resign from work because I was getting one letter back and I don't want to have bad work record. I had to resign. So all through 2025, I was so ashamed of myself. I felt like cutting my skin, and because it felt like, Bukola, you're staying. It's like, just cut the skin. You're staying already. Just cut it. I could not talk to anybody. I could not open up to anybody. Before I even opened up to my younger sister, it took me all courage. All courage. I was able to open up to her. I could not tell my mom what happened. She was the one that told my mom. So the day they threw my things out, somebody saw me, and the woman said, "Can I manage in a security house that she does not have a free house now?" I said, "Okay." So basically, I had to even declutter some of my things at the very ridiculous amounts just to be able to feed. So
You see it now? I hope you guys learn something. Please be careful. Be careful out there. These people are not using ordinary eye or ordinary hand. Please be careful. Look for a man close to you. God.